Now that the dust and the noise is finally settled, let's talk about this album. First off, let me start by saying I kind of get why this album got the reception it did because, after waiting 4 years, people kind of expect something different, something with heavy heat. But this, on the other hand, is kind of salty, it just has emotions all over it. But if you can look past your expectations and actually sit down with this project, you'll realize it's not bad at all. Now to the body of work itself, the sound projection on this album is actually not bad. Maybe not up to bar with Boy alone, but the sounds are actually very good. Artificial intelligence, Jaja knows, coping mechanism with Elma, Water Spirit. These are actually really good songs, layered with melodies and really good writing. Also, I see people on Twitter complaining that this album has no major features. I personally think this album is very okay without these features. I think there is nothing any feature will have done to make this album any different. Plus, we can see the vision better than the artist himself, or at least that's what I think. Maybe I was being too harsh on my first thoughts, giving the album like a 7 out of 10. If I'm going to rate this album now after properly listening to it, I'll give it like a solid 8.5 out of 10. The 0.5 is a competition for being too hard on it in the first place, but Omah Lay really dropped a good album.